Hello and welcome to IndianMoney.com's YouTube channel. My name is Fayaz. Fixed deposit is one of the oldest and the most trusted ways through investors make investments in our country. Of course, we have various options which have come up recently, but a lot of investors do not really have that aggressive mindset. A lot of them would prefer to invest their money in something which is more safe, more secure, and which will give them consistent returns year on year. No doubt, that's the reason why a lot of Indians, almost 95% of Indians, as per the report published by SEBI in the year 2019, states that 95% of Indians prefer to park their money in fixed deposit and the remaining 5% prefer to invest in other options like digital assets, stocks, equities, etc. And that's the reason why FD is something that people are going forward to even in the year 2022 as well, because of the current uncertainty in the stock market. A lot of people who are investors who are actively trading in stock market also have tried to pull their money back out of the stock market, and they are exploring other ventures and other kind of assets which will give them consistent returns. So if you are someone who is a conservative investor, if you are someone who is a rational investor who doesn't really believe in the idea of high risk, high reward, but rather want to protect your wealth, then this video is for you, because in this video, we'll talk about the top 10 FDs in India which are offering you the best possible interest rate. And yes, you read it right on the thumbnail also. 9.3% is a possible interest rate in one of the FD options that we are mentioning over here in this particular table that's coming up next on the screen. Also, please note that this table consists of three major columns. Number one will be the names of the banks and companies and financial organizations which are offering you these interest rates. Next column will be about the interest rates which are being offered to the regular citizens, like citizens who are above 18 and under 59. And the final column on this table will be the interest rates which are being offered by these institutions for the senior citizens, anyone who is 60 and above. Okay, so now without a further delay, let's just get into it. The first one in the list is a Fincare Small Finance Bank, which is offering you 6.3% interest rate for regular citizens and 6.80% interest rate for senior citizens. KTDFC is another financial organization which is offering you 6% for regular citizens and 6.25% for senior citizens. Shriram City is offering you 8.84% for regular citizens and 9.24% for senior citizens, almost 9.3% interest rate for senior citizens. Next on the list is Mahindra Finance, which is offering you 6.3% for regular citizens and 6.55% for senior citizens. Next on the list is Sundaram Finance, which is offering you 6.25% for regular citizens and 6.75% for senior citizens. Lakshmi Vilas Bank, also known as LVB, is offering up to 4.75% for regular citizens but 5.25% for senior citizens. Equitas Small Finance Bank is offering you close to 6% for regular citizens and 6.5% for senior citizens. Yes Bank is offering you special rates of Yes Bank are offering you close to 6.5% for regular citizens and 7% for senior citizens. And second last on the list is Canara Bank, which is offering you 5.25% for regular citizens and 5.75% for senior citizens. And last on the list is Punjab and Sindh Bank, which is offering you 5.30%. As a regular citizens, you will be able to enjoy that interest rate, and as a senior citizens, you might get up to 5.8%. And also please note that the interest rate that are mentioned in this particular table are as per the understanding or assumption that the amount of deposit is less than 2 crore rupees and the interests are as per 8th March 2022. So if at all you're investing more than 2 crores, then the chances of having different interest rates might be very much evident. Along with that, if at all you have noticed, there are not only banks in this list, there are also certain financial institutions, financial corporations, and a lot of other companies as well. So here there's one thing that you have to keep in mind. After going through this table, you must have definitely understood that there are not just banks over here in this particular list. There are also certain financial organizations as well as companies as well. A lot of companies these days, instead of issuing equities, they also offer other kinds of investment options, which include issuing bonds and issuing this fixed deposit options, which gives them the ability or the option of raising funds, but at the same time they are not liquidating their equity. So if you are willing to take a little bit risk in your fixed deposit, then you can definitely invest in all these companies which have been mentioned over here. They're also offering you slightly better interest rate compared to the banks, the traditional banks. And also, if at all you have went through the list, you must have noticed that all the premium banks, the top popular banks in our country like HDFC Bank, SBI, and all these big public sector banks, they do not offer this kind of interest rate, right? They already have an established customer base, so they no longer have to attract new customers. They are already very well established in terms of the service that they offer and the kind of trust that they have built. only the new and established banks and the small finance banks will offer you very lucrative interest rates. So if at all you are willing to invest your money in such organizations, in such banking companies, then you can definitely go ahead and park your money over there. And as an investor, definitely if you do not really want uncertainty, you can prefer to invest your money in options like fixed deposit, recurring deposits, etc. There are so many other options which are also available through the government of India. They have offered so many different kinds of investment options like PPF, like Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, like Senior Citizen Savings Scheme, etc. And we definitely have to understand this particular fact that no doubt they are not offering you double-digit returns like how maybe the mutual funds or maybe the equities might offer you. But at the same time, here you get a sense of security. And while you're choosing any of these banking organizations, make sure that they are linked with or they are authorized by the Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation of India. This is one single organization which basically protects the interest of investors. So let's just say that tomorrow the bank gets bankrupt. So what happens to the money that you have parked in over there, right? Your money is also at stake. So there is this organization which will cater the needs of the investors or the customers of this particular bank. So as per this organizations, up to 5 lakh rupees worth of money that you're parking in these banks in the form of fixed deposit, in the form of savings deposits is secure. So anything above 5 lakh rupees, that is totally as per your risk taking appetite. But if at all as an investor you want to take this benefit that has been offered by such organizations, then you should also try to ensure that you're not parking more than 5 lakh rupees in any one particular bank. If at all you are putting your money there in the form of fixed deposit or even in the form of a savings bank account. So like this, we also should read more about such initiatives that have been taken by Government of India. A lot of people blame that the government is not taking enough initiative, government is not protecting the interests of investors, but there are organizations like this which are actually working for the the right as well as the interest of investors. So if at all you also want to understand what are different kinds of such investment options which are available, different kinds of such organizations which are working for the interest of investors, you can simply subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon as well so that you get notified every time we upload a new video. Of course, fixed deposit is one of the safest investment option. It gives you a variety of benefits. You get better interest rate as a senior citizens. You get to enjoy the advantage of having safe and secure investments. Your investments is not linked with any kind of market fluctuations or market corrections. Tomorrow, if there's a bear market or a bull market, you will get consistent, stable returns year on year. So if you also want stability, if you also want security, you can definitely invest your money in fixed deposit. Needless to say that fixed deposit these days comes with a variety of other benefits as well, which includes non-cumulative as well as cumulative based interest rate. Now, what do I mean by that? So let's just say there are two types of fixed deposit. One can be, let's just say it comes with a maturity period of 1 year. So if you invest 1 lakh rupees in one particular fixed deposit account for a period of 1 year, now you have an option of either you can get the interest payout every quarter, every 6 months, every 1 year, or every month as well for that matter, or you can choose to invest in a fixed deposit which will give you interest rate on the maturity date. So there are different kinds of ways through which you can also ensure that you are able to generate regular returns for yourself. At the same time, you are parking your money in a secure option. So as a senior citizen, as a conservative investor, as someone who is a little aged, who's not very much young, you should try to invest your money in something which will give you stable and consistent returns year on year. And fixed deposit is definitely one such investment option that is the most trusted and the oldest possible investment option in our country. So like this, if you want to learn more about different kinds of government-based investment schemes which are available in our country, you can simply download the Financial Freedom application. The link of this app is provided in the description box, where we have made several courses on personal finance, farming and business, where we have also made certain courses on all these government-based investment schemes like fixed deposit, recurring deposit, Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, PPF account, post office monthly income savings scheme, etc. You can definitely check out this particular application where we have explained you step by step how you can apply to invest in such options practically without anybody's help. You can do it at the comfort of sitting at your home itself. Even if you're a senior citizen, even if you're someone who's not too tech savvy, you can definitely get a lot more insights about these options which are available in our country today for investments. So if you like this video, don't forget to like it, share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to let us know your thoughts in the comment section as well. And until next time, this is Fayaz from IndianMoney.com English. Get wise, break free.